I want to talk about something called freedom. Galatians chapter 5 verse 1. Stand fast therefore in the liberty by which Christ has made us free, and do not be entangled again with a yoke of bondage. The thing is, many people are Christians, and many people, because they are Christians, they receive this amazing freedom from Jesus Christ. What kind of freedom? He's saying, I will not condemn you. Jesus is saying, no matter who you are, there is no condemnation if you are in the Spirit. Many people find freedom in Jesus Christ, but they come to church, and in church they will find bondage. It started measuring, oh, nu sannagunnava, lavugunnava. Okay, nu sannagunte oka problem, lavugunte inkoka problem. There is bondages upon people, and people are putting these bondages upon people. The biggest problem with freedom is people cannot control you. The biggest problem with freedom is people cannot make you do what they want to do. So what are Christians doing? They are not taking the Bible as it is, but they are taking the Bible along with their culture. It means you are saying God cannot change. You know what changes? Tradition changes. You know what changes? Culture changes. Everything about culture changes, but the word of God does not change. It is very difficult for you to move something that is permanent. A plant means you put it in a pot, you take it wherever. What people started doing is, to Christianity, they started making it like potted plant. They are not saying, okay, this and this alone, it is unchanging and chappatla. They are saying, okay, we have to change. If you are a traditional Christian, that means you have no faith. That means you don't have the thing that counts. You know, the only thing matters is, what do you have inside? Joel, do you have faith? It matters if Naresh, do you have faith? It matters, Sarat, do you have faith? Forget about this guy, that guy. What is your faith? God is not looking at what are you doing on the outside. But you know what people are afraid of? They're afraid of the outside. The greatest problem people have with freedom is they cannot tell you what to wear, cannot tell you what to eat, cannot tell you what you should choose for your career. You know, a Christian thrives in freedom. A Christian cannot thrive in tradition. A Christian thrives in freedom. The problem with tradition is tradition changes from America to Europe, from Europe to Africa, from Africa to India, India to Singapore. It changes. But the word of God cannot change. If it is biblical, it should be same for everyone. But if it's a traditional standard, it changes. I don't want people who are Christian to feel the bondage of traditional standards. I want them to experience the freedom that they have in Jesus Christ. Traditions change, and if something changes, it is not biblical. What is going to profit you is your faith in God. The problem with elders is elders are traditional, they are not biblical. The moment elders become biblical, okay, start listening to them. But as long as elders are traditional, they will change, you know. So Jesus is in the business of breaking chains. Jesus is in the business of breaking bondages. You guys are free to do what you want to do, as long as it is legal and as long as it is biblical. And unfortunately, our previous generations are still under this pressure of society. You as the children, go to them and open the Bible and tell, Mommy, come on, let's read the Bible, you know. Daddy, come on, let's read the Bible. Let's see what is Jesus trying to say. And slowly what will happen is, you'll stop getting afraid of people. You'll slowly start becoming a person who will only be bothered about what does Jesus think. And eventually, you'll find freedom. The whole biblical doctrine of Jesus Christ comes down to faith and love. If you want to sum it up, it comes down to faith in God, loving God, and loving other people. But people may not know you. You start loving God. God knows you. Be a biblical Christian. Let Bible be the center of your life. Let the word be the center of your life. You should start reading the word 1 or 2 times a day. You should start understanding what is Jesus having to say. What is Jesus having to do? And no matter who you are, Romans chapter 8 verse 1 says, for now there is no condemnation for somebody who is in Jesus Christ. For we walk not according to flesh, but we walk according to spirit. So if you're walking in the spirit, God is not going to say, oh, let me throw a stone at this girl. Let me throw a stone at this boy. No. He's not in that business. He's in the business of loving you back.